When Pooh Shiesty walked out of federal custody,
The Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty beef has escalated to a point of no return.
the whole culture thought history was about to repeat itself. The streets expected a legendary reunion, Shiesty and Gucci Mane back together, ready to run the game like it was 2021 all over again. But instead of a victory lap, what followed shook the internet. Within days of his release, Shiesty posted a chilling video involving Gucci right as old robbery allegations resurfaced and whispered,
Roll of the dice.
Yeah,
Shiesty, he home. He still on the label.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Shiesty, I got big plans for Shiesty, man.
Yeah.
That's who I've been waiting on, Shiesty.
Yeah.
So we finna go up through there now. And Pooh finna come out too, and I got big plans for him too. I got to just execute these
Everything
plans.
right on time.
Bro, it's very exciting times now.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on them, I can't lie.
Rumors of a kidnapping plot began spreading online. Suddenly, what should have been a triumphant comeback felt more like the opening scene of a dark hood movie. The streets started talking. In this story, it only got crazier. When Shiesty touched down in October 2025, the rap world was already on edge. This wasn't just any artist coming home. This was the Memphis menace who had dominated the charts with Back in Blood featuring Lil Durk, a street anthem that climbed to number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became unavoidable in every hood across America. His debut mixtape, Shiesty Season, debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200, proving Memphis had birthed another real star. Not hype, not industry push, but raw street momentum. And standing right behind that meteoric rise was Gucci Mane. Back in 2020, Gucci signed Shiesty to 1017 Records, putting his reputation on the line because he believed in the young rapper's authenticity. This wasn't just business, it felt like a torch pass from one generation of trap to the next.
The way Gucci came home and they motivated me too because I took notes from there, how he switched it up, how he toned up, got fit, got his mind healthy, took notes in there every way, so they motivated me to move how I'm moving toward today too. So he showed that it can be done, all you gotta do is want it. You gotta sober it up. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of the similar traits because I realized that he woke up when he was in there. You know what I'm saying? He really woke.
Their chemistry looked real. From Still Remember to Who Is Him, from 1017 Loaded to Ugly, everything pointed to a long-term dynasty in the making. Gucci even gifted Shiesty a slime green Trackhawk for his birthday, a viral moment that made their bond seem unbreakable. But behind the scenes, trouble was already brewing. On October 9, 2020, the same year he signed to 1017, Shiesty allegedly pulled up to a luxury hotel in Bay Harbor Islands, Florida, in a rented lime green McLaren. According to federal prosecutors, what was supposed to be a transaction involving drugs and designer items turned violent. The feds say Shiesty inspected the merchandise, then pulled out a Draco and opened fire, striking one of the sellers before fleeing the scene.
Big Scott passing away, I could agree with me being in there and having some alone time to think. I could really agree with it, but to this day, I still ain't really got over that. You know what I'm saying? So it's my little cousin. I was there, every step of the way until, unfortunately, I wasn't there no more, So me coming home to that, being in there when you hear a death and, you get the bad news, it don't feel real. Especially without you being able to go to a funeral or see him right there. So it just it's like a whole different world in there. So it ain't feel real, but me getting out here not being able to see him or call him or him to tell me welcome home, still messing with me up for real. So I ain't really got over it yet.
During the escape, a Louis Vuitton bag containing over $40,000 fell from the car, money later tied directly to Shiesty through serial numbers matching bills he had flexed on Instagram days earlier. Then came the Memorial Day 2021 incident at King of Diamonds in Miami. After an altercation where cash allegedly spilled from his pockets, prosecutors claim Shiesty fired a shot inside the club, striking a security guard in the ankle.
Just passed away, ho. He deserved way more than what Gucci put in. Gucci was talking about some flowers and 10K. He ain't pay for no funeral. He put towards the funeral, but he ain't pay for it. He said that he was going to pay for the funeral, and he ain't do that. But it was going to get paid for regardless. He want all 4 chains back. He ain't getting no... Girl, fuck them receipts. Don't nobody give a fuck about them receipts showing those 20K. I'm telling y'all what the fuck I seen. It's on a receipt for 10K that we get. What the fuck? She's just trying to clear up her husband's name. He ain't trying to come to us and talk to us as a man.
By January 2022, it was over. Shiesty took a federal plea deal tied to firearms conspiracy, tied to drug trafficking and violent crimes. He was sentenced to 63 months, a deal that wiped away multiple federal counts and killed the state case entirely.
I was upset that you put your mixtape out the same day as his.
Yeah, I mean, but he ain't say my name. He just like, why would a rapper do it? But, you know, shit, when nobody shit coming out but mine on the same day. So, you know.
I thought you asked me for a chick. I thought you were smashing his chick or something.
Yeah, you guys had some issues over Keisha Dior,
Gotti starts laughing and smiling.
And through all of it, Gucci Mane stayed solid. He spoke on Shiesty's behalf at sentencing. He showed loyalty when the industry might have walked away. Gucci painted himself as a boss, patiently waiting for his star player to come home. So when Shiesty was released on October 7, 2025, Gucci welcomed him publicly, calling him the Mane Slime. Everything looked aligned. No smoke, no tension.
So you don't think there were war tactics?
What?
What Gucci was doing, locking down Atlanta, signing everybody in Atlanta when he got into it with Jeezy, locking that city down, got into it with Gotti, signed the whole Memphis. Now they can't mess with him. Now
who did he sign from Memphis? He signed Pooh Shiesty.
He signed like 9 artists from Memphis. Everybody he dropped was Memphis artists.
But appearances lie. Because while Shiesty was locked up, tragedy struck the 1017 family, a loss that would quietly poison everything. Big Scar, Gucci's cousin and a rising Memphis star, died in December 2022 from an accidental overdose.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Listen, I wanted to make this announcement on 1017 yesterday, but I just seen like my statement, my P&L with all my artists. You know, it's almost like a whole bunch of shakeup and it's a whole shit show in the industry right now, but when I look at my P&L and me being a businessman, I think that I'm going to have to release almost all my artists, except for Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. This is a decision I didn't want to make. I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? I could keep all of them under the contract.
Scar wasn't just an artist, he was blood. And for Shiesty, trapped in federal custody, the grief hit different. Then came the controversy. Rumors spread that Gucci promised to cover Big Scar's funeral costs, reportedly around $60,000, but only contributed a fraction. Accusations flew. The family was forced to use life insurance money. Requests for Scar's 1017 chains reportedly followed. Even though Gucci's wife posted receipts and Scar's father later called it a misunderstanding, the damage was done, especially in Shiesty's mind. And all of this collided with another long-burning fire, Gucci Mane's decade-long war with Yo Gotti. That rivalry stretched back to 2012 and went far beyond music.
He said, type influence, I got where I'm from, got Yo Gotti toting a Drake. I didn't know this shit was so deep.
Beef, as far as taking the wedding ring, that sounds like cat.
By the way, he is definitely Pooh Shiesty Glorilla. It looked like he's kind of getting into that CMG type of program.
Industry dates, personal relationships, Memphis politics. Many believe Gucci signing Memphis artists, including Shiesty, was part of a calculated chess move against Yo Gotti. But in October 2024, Gucci shocked the game by dropping almost every artist on 1017, many of them from Memphis, keeping only Shiesty and one other. It felt like the end of a strategy. Then Shiesty came home. Gucci deleted his welcome home post. Shiesty dropped FDO, debuting at number 12, and praised Yo Gotti in the lyrics, while never mentioning Gucci once. The streets noticed. And then came the wildest allegation of all.
According to blogger Tasha K., Shiesty allegedly orchestrated a kidnapping plot, claiming Gucci Mane was held at gunpoint and forced to sign paperwork releasing Shiesty from his 1017 contract. No charges, no confirmations, just explosive claims. But by then, it didn't matter. The image of an unbreakable big bro, little bro bond was already shattered. And what started as a legendary comeback was now spiraling into one of the most disturbing rap fallout stories in recent history.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this, man, but no, I'm lying. Hey, Gucci man, LaFleur, you went and signed 100 nigga from Memphis, Tennessee to try to antagonize Gotti all because he with your wife. What? Then you dropped them little niggas and killed Pooh and not Gotti and took Pooh Shiesty from you. How I feel to have a Memphis nigga, man, take your wife and your #1 artist.
Yeah. Wait, Gotti f***ed Gucci's wife? Oh.
Tighten up, Gucci. All that goofy shit you were doing.
The claim was simple and explosive. According to blogger Tasha K., all of this allegedly went down so Pooh Shiesty could cut ties with 1017 and slide straight over to Yo Gotti's collective music group. Tasha K. made it clear everything she reported was alleged, but she also claimed her source was extremely close to the situation. That was all it took. On January 18, 2026, the rumors hit X, and within hours they were everywhere. Hip-hop blogs, Reddit threads, YouTube breakdowns, group chats, the story moved faster than facts ever could. The narrative that took over the streets was that Shiesty had grown fed up with his 1017 deal. Some people even started comparing it to a Death Row Records 2.0 situation, alleging shady terms, control issues, and an artist feeling boxed in while his value was peaking. Then, the fire got gasoline poured on it. Hernandez Govan, a man who had recently beaten conspiracy charges in the Young Dolph murder case, jumped into the conversation. His words hit different. He connected dots between Gucci's Memphis signings, Yo Gotti's long history with Gucci's wife, and Shiesty's alleged exit plan. Whether true or not, the optics were nasty.
Man, oh man.
Here we go.
They saying my boy lost his wedding ring, his watch, and his artist. When did this turn into a season finale? All right, let me walk y'all through this slowly because the internet don't do.
Oh, they said Seti Nash alleged this.
Do context. A few viral Instagram posts started circulating. Then a YouTuber, Seti Nash, drops a video saying Gucci Mane allegedly got robbed for his wedding ring.
Soon after, YouTuber Seti Nash dropped a video claiming that Gucci Mane was not only forced to sign release papers, but was allegedly robbed of his wedding ring and watch during a confrontation with Shiesty and his camp. According to street rumors, even after the paperwork was signed, Gucci's pockets still got run for jewelry worth millions combined. No paperwork, no police reports, just stories spreading like wildfire.
$400 worth of jewelry.
Sadie, she talking about the video, man. Come on, man.
Nah, hell nah.
Man.
That called whack,
man.
Nah. That ain't gonna see the light of day.
Yeah, chill out, man.
That ain't gonna see the light of day.
Daddy, come on, bro.
I just need my $500,000.
But Sadie, you understand what you're doing.
Then things got even messier. Word started circulating that Shiesty had been picked back up by authorities shortly after his release for violating supervision rules, including allegedly appearing in music videos when he wasn't supposed to. Almost immediately, conspiracy theories took off. Some people claimed the violation was connected to the Gucci situation. Others went further, throwing out unverified rumors that Gucci's wife might have contacted Shiesty's parole officer. That part never confirmed. Soon after, Shiesty's label cleared the air. He was not arrested. He was simply transitioning through a halfway house as part of standard supervised release. The Bureau of Prisons listing that confused everyone showed him at a residential re-entry management facility in Dallas, with supervision officially ending April 11, 2026. But by then, the damage was done. Meanwhile, Yo Gotti wasn't being subtle at all. Since Shiesty touched down, Gotti has been openly showing love, reposting his music, engaging with his content, and even been spotted with him overseas in Paris. No captions needed, the visuals spoke louder than any statement. To a lot of people watching from the outside, the story looked clear. The OG got played. The young star switched sides. The rival walked away winning.
Is it official? Is Pooh Shiesty CMG now, or are we waiting to find out more about that?
He's not. He ain't CMG just yet. You know, I got credible sources to say, you know, they in the kitchen cooking it up. You know, say he should be CMG pretty soon.
Man, that's gonna be crazy. I feel like.
But one thing I can guarantee for the million of Gucci Man fans and all the people that's been trolling me, I bet my social security number that you will never see Gucci Man or Pooh Shiesty standing next to each other again, on a picture again, never on a song again.
As of now, neither Gucci Mane nor Pooh Shiesty has officially addressed the kidnapping or robbery allegations. No police records, no lawsuits, no confirmations, just silence. What's left is a tornado of speculation. YouTube theories, blog posts, and accusations from sources with very different levels of credibility. But here's what is clear. The relationship between Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty looks cooked beyond repair. The deleted welcome home post, no mention of Gucci on FDO, the public chatter coming from people tied to Memphis, this feels final. For Gucci Mane, this is another painful chapter in a career filled with legendary highs and brutal betrayals. Critics have long accused 1017 of being a cursed label, pointing to tragedies like Big Scar's death, Enchanting's passing, and multiple artists catching serious cases. Losing Shiesty, arguably his biggest remaining star, could mark a turning point in Gucci's evolution from artist to executive. For Shiesty, the road forward is complicated. The numbers prove the fans are still there. FDO showed his commercial power hasn't faded. But legal clouds, public controversy, and a messy exit from 1017 create problems that raw talent alone can't erase. If the CMG rumors turn out to be true, he'd be joining a label with structure, money, and reach, but also one led by Yo Gotti, a man whose own history includes beef, loss, and constant federal attention. And at the center of all this is a cold truth about hip-hop. Loyalty is currency, and sometimes it gets spent, borrowed, or straight up taken. What started as an OG and young boy relationship built on trust and ambition has turned into a cautionary tale about business, family, and revenge, colliding at the worst possible moment. The streets are watching, the industry is watching, and somewhere inside all this noise, the real truth is still waiting to come out.